So this is the continuation of believing. All right. So I got to the stressful point of how there's certain levels of belief. You could believe in something that's intertwined with your life systematic or what you're delving with to life daily basis. All right. So you got that belief, but you got higher realms of belief. And when you get to a spiritual realm and you get to religion, it gets a little bit more complex because there's always the fear of the unknown. If everybody had the gift of being an oracle, like a gifted oracle or somebody that just knows what's up, high psychic. I know a lot of psychics, it's not like what a lot of people think. A lot of psychics kind of just get a sensation or vibration of like what they feel things. They don't necessarily hear, because if you think about it, there's a thin line between that and being kind of like off grid, you know. So believing, there's different levels of it. Once you get to a higher realm of a higher level of like believing in something in your life of purpose, because ultimately believing is what keeps us going. But when you get to a level of purpose, it could deflect. It's like that movie Back to the Future. You got a line of your destiny going like that. By one decision or by one thing that could mess that line up, it could either go down or up. And then you can make another decision through time and it could keep going straight. But you can make another false decision that's going to mess that line up and it'll go down. So what I'm trying to get at is a lot of people are speaking about a third world war. A lot of people are talking about a collapse in the economy. A lot of people are talking about all this end of the world type shit again, which I've been hearing since 2002. All this nonsense about 2012, and first I was kind of skeptical. Come 2011, a lot of stuff was happening, and I was just like, whoa. And like I said, like a major belief scale, like of a lot of people across the grid of the earth, it could magnify and change things. And I just really truly think that there might have been an elite group behind all that, trying to make mass hysteria, and it's not stopping. Now I'm starting to hear new little scenarios of like, okay, this is gonna happen now, and once you start believing in that, you're gonna start gravitating all this negative force towards your inner soul, and it's gonna jump off. So life in general, it's like martial arts and all that crazy stuff. Like it's all about energy. It's all about your energy field and all that. Whether it be physical, getting in shape and like kind of like staying in that shape, or taking it to a spiritual level internally and saying, okay, like this is what's really going down. But now I'm starting to hear about World War III. I'm starting to hear about all this stuff going on. Just today there was a Facebook clip that they took off air, and basically it was a Christian over there in Syria that got beheaded. And I've always remembered that was an old school biblical prophecy of like how the supposed anti Yeshua or Jesus or whatever you want to call him, Christ, was going to start beheading Christ's believers or Yeshua's believers or whatever the name you want to follow. I go by the old school name, the real name. It's Yeshua ben Joseph. So belief is a strong thing on this plane. Belief could be the biggest and most complex thing, because in your inner life, when you believe something and it falls flat and you're just smacked in the face and reality hits you and you're like, wow, like okay, like I was believing in all this. I could have a destiny. I could have all this happen on the line, which I was talking about, like your timeline, boom, and it deflects. So either am I going to go up or down from this, which is a question. Good question, but I'm not scared of it. I'm just making a statement of like what it could do to your life, and you just got to be a strong individual. You got to kind of just like forget about the nonsense and just move on and stay positive and not mess up by giving into like the lower details of maybe trying to fit your body to kind of like forget about it by doing drugs or doing relaxers or painkiller, whatever your It could even be Tylenol, man. I don't even Tylenol's even bad. So belief is a strong thing, guys, and like I got cut off yesterday when I was recording. I just wanted to implement. This is part two, I guess. So I just want to share this with you guys because I feel that somebody out there needs to hear this. And that's pretty much it. Belief. I might have another session on this because it's a real deep, strong focus. Meaning like when you focus on belief, it's probably one of the biggest. Besides love, love is probably the strongest force in the universe. Actually, love is the strongest force in the universe. That's why we're here, to love one each other, to have a companion, and to procreate and have siblings after that. Well, siblings. I meant children. So belief and love go hand in hand, though. When you have a strong belief system, it could be love at the same time. And when that falls flat, and you just kind of realize the truth, then you just gotta move on and be strong. So here I am, Yaheen. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, God bless, and may the universe bring you positiveness. Late.